I think it's going good. As I said earlier, I don't want to jinx it because I'm so determined to do it. But fuck, he was being a cheap little git. One true gamer. That's it.
That's all over.
All over, folks. Game over.
Game over.
No! Oh my god! Oh my god, why did I use that health? I have a very bad feeling about this. Right, well, that was a big disappointment there. Oh, for fuck's sake! This is really pissing me off now. Ouch, that's not good. Error on Nathan's GameCube. Here we go. Nathan has finally beaten the game, and we're only 20 hours through the challenge. Right, so as you can see, I've just finished decorating my room the day before the challenge. It's only 5 to 1 in the afternoon today, but I've got to go out to work later, so it's best to get everything all prepared. Nice challenge run. Yeah, feeling fairly confident about tomorrow. Should be good fun. 7 games will be a challenge. It's going to be so tight. Really hope we can end season 3 on a high note. But as far as I know, everything's good. I'm feeling good. As long as I get back from work a reasonable time and get some good sleep, I don't see why we shouldn't be able to pass tomorrow. So fingers crossed, and yeah, I'll keep you up with updates. Right, time is exactly 11:30 according to my clock. Just cycled back 4 miles in the freezing cold. It's -2 degrees outside. Finished work a bit later than I thought, so hopefully I shouldn't be too tired tomorrow. Still not got an email back from Patrick about whether I've got additional bandwidth for the broadcast tomorrow, so hopefully he set it up and just forgot to email us back about it, 'cause otherwise we'll be a bit screwed if we can't have any live broadcast tomorrow. But I'm not sure what we'll do. I'll have to let the show go on, whatever happens. Just have to keep hounding him tomorrow. And also Jack's not been about, so I'll have to get up even earlier to get some of the graphics done for the website and whatnot. As I said, it's not too late. Got until about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning for sleep, so that's a good 9, just under 9 hours. So hopefully everything will sort itself out and this will be the best challenge ever. Even though it's a solo, let's just pray that we can make this last one the best one ever. Fingers crossed. I'll see you in the morning. Right, well, I just woke up, which it's going to be the last bit of sleep I'm going to have for over 24 hours. But we've got some fucking good news. Even though we didn't get an email about it, we have the extra bandwidth for cam streams, which is a lifesaver. So we can go ahead with the challenge. Everyone's got their seats. Hopefully that should all be good. And I'm so glad about that. And also, Jack sent me the banner for the cam stream, so I don't have to go and spend a good 20-30 minutes getting that done. So thank God, and fingers crossed, everything's going to plan. There's no reason not to go ahead of this, as far as I can see, and I know I'm going to jinx it now. Everything's all good. I'm all ready. Just waiting for Matt to get here. He should be here in about an hour. I just need to go and have a shower, have some breakfast. Just double checking cam streams, getting the chat, speaking to the people in there. So yeah, today should be a good day, and I will keep you filled up right until we start the challenge. Hello, Nougie here. The final Resident Evil Challenge of Season 3. It's been a long journey, and we've got our special Christmas edition here. We've got 7 Resident Evil games to do. This will be the 3rd time I've tried to do this, because I've tried it once before in a solo challenge, which was nearly a year ago, and I tried it with Nathan a few months ago, and I managed to do 6, but I fell asleep, so I couldn't do my 7th game, and he only managed to do 2. But we're overdue for a win, because we've not won a challenge in about 6 challenges, but I'm not by myself this time. We've also got a special guest, my friend Matt, which should make things a bit more interesting and easier, because last time when I failed it, it was due to technical difficulties. But as I said, got 7 Resident Evil games, and something different, we've got the games in this stocking this time. So, without further ado, I think it's time to reveal what the first game is. Starting off with the start of the Resident Evil series, Resident Evil 0 on GameCube. My stipulations for this will be hard mode. That's it, just hard mode. No special weapons and stuff, because as you know, got 7 games, so it'd be better to try and get through this one without having to screw up multiple times. So, the time now is nearly 11:45 in the morning, and we're just about to start. So let's put a disc in. Right, so here we are, we're just about to start. A brand new hard mode save on Resident Evil 0. As I said, no stipulations this one, so any weapons goes, but we'll see how quickly we can get this beaten in. Starting it now, just go and restart, or continue, both the same. Well, I bet this is going to end up with special weapons, so I'll need to start again. And we can start the challenge timer, so obviously we will pause for breaks and whatnot, but it won't properly stop until the nightmare is over. So here we go, starting it now, on fine health. And let me just check that I have the right weapons first, because if I start off with rocket launchers and stuff, yeah, enough said. So let's just check. Oh no, that's all good. So yeah, we'll start off, and as always, we'll keep you fulfilled with details and updates about how it's all going. Right, well, we've just come back from having lunch. Broadcast's on again. It's 2:15. We've not, the challenge time's still on pause, and 1 hour 58. We're going to please try and get through 0. Really need to get it beaten within about 4.5 hours. So let's just see how it goes. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad, but we'll see how it all goes. Right, I'm putting down the bitch that fucked us up last time. Oh. Fuck's sake, it died again. This is not good. 2 hours 15
right.
minutes. Hopefully we shouldn't have any cock-ups. Running behind schedule. Yes, just beat the hunters that time. Haven't been hit since the time I loaded, so it's the best this is not good. Run I've done so far. So yeah, it's going a lot better this time. Behind schedule. There we go. Finally, yes, just beat the hunters that time. 53 minutes. Haven't been finally hit got onto disc 2 since the time I loaded. So Resident Evil 0. So run I've done just so a bit far behind. So yeah, it's going a lot better this time. There we go. Finally, 2 hours 53 minutes through. I finally got on disc 2 on Resident Evil 0. So just a bit behind schedule. It's time to put in the last disc. So here we are. It's the end of that. Hopefully this should go well. As I said, 2 hours 53 minutes through. Just have to hope we can pick up the pace on this disc, and we'll have the Bat boss fight soon. There we go. Just beat the Tyrant boss fight, first one, and I didn't get touched at all in that. 3 hours 45 minutes. So picking up the pace, not too far from disc 2. So fingers crossed that we can do this without any more hiccups. Right, doing the Marcus boss fight. Billy's on danger, got no health items, so I'm going to have to use first aid sprays for this. See how it fares from here. So watch the rest. I need to make him reload. Come on. Yes! Fucking first time, baby. Oh, I should have done that. Oh no. Yes! Beat Marcus first time round. That's a big relief. Don't worry about it now. Yeah, so just the last Leech Queen boss fight, which isn't as bad as that. So, we're almost there. 4 hours, 31 minutes. Fuck, he was being a cheap little git and we couldn't move out for area, so he took all of our health and couldn't do anything. Still, 4 hours 41, it'll only take me back about 5 minutes, so we'll try again. Right, again, this fucktard, it's just got me stuck here. I can't do anything. Both characters are being attacked. I just can't move, and I just, oh, so cheap. So cheap. Just couldn't do anything about that. 4 hours 47. Now let's go and see if we can get it done under 5 hours. It's just going to be a cheap fucking twat again.
His hair to like shoot?
No, one, you can't play as own out. Two, I've got no ammo left whatsoever.
I swear she just did it and then she went
I'm just going to go to the toilet.
Okay, as you can see, we've hit 5 hours. And Luke is trying for the 4th time, isn't it?
5th time.
The 5th time, because this boss is a bitch.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's putting it bluntly, really. But come on, got to do it this time. Fingers crossed. Yes! Have that! Yes! Finally, my 5th attempt, and we're 5 hours 5 minutes through. 5. Beaten Resident Evil 0, the first out of 7 games. So that's just under 19 hours left to get 6 more games done. Not going to bother skipping through these bits. Can't be asked if I see my grade. I just need to get straight onto the next game, but we will have a break before that. But, oh, so good that we've got that fucking finished. I might have broken my controller.
There was a...
I think I might have. Oh no.
There was a revelation you were going to do.
Oh right, yes.
At the end of this.
4 hours 15, rank A. I'm fucking pleased with that. So yes, that's 0. Done and dusted. We'll pause the timer now. 5 hours, 6 minutes 24 seconds, and we'll be back and reveal the next game of this challenge. Right, we're back. We've just had some dinner as well, so that's a big break done. So we're ready for the next slog. Got the Lucozade bottle here, which we'll open up in a minute. But now that Resident Evil 0 is out of the picture, you can take the disc out. And out of Santa's, can't even think what it's called, stocking, that's what. Here comes the next game. Resident Evil Remake. So, yeah, stipulations on this one be Chris hard mode. So again, it's nothing major really, but we've still got 6 more games to do, and we've only got just under 19 hours to make it. So, without further ado, here's the disc, and it goes, and we'll update you once we get started. We're getting through. I want to try and get this beaten before we're 8 hours and a half through, and that's him dead. And we're 7 hours 10 minutes through the challenge, and I'm still wearing my Santa Claus hat. And we've put bets on the forum on how long people think I'll be wearing it for. So stay tuned, and we'll see how both pan out. Right, so we are 5 seconds away through 8 hours in. 3, 2, 1. There you go. 8 hours into the Resident Evil challenge so far, and oops, what am I doing? Yeah. Towards the end of Remake, as I said earlier, I want to try and get this beaten in about 8.5 hours. So I've got exactly half an hour. See if I can get this beaten. So as long as I get this beaten without any major hiccups, I should pretty much get it around that time. Right, now how will I make it around her without getting hit? Like that. Come on, last stone, will I make it, will I make it? Yes, have that. Not died once yet. Come on. Let's pray I can get this whole game beaten without dying. Fuck. No. Oh, I was so close to beating the whole game without dying. I just had a Nathan moment where I just got exploded with gas capsule. I went to shoot a zombie and he didn't even touch me, but yeah, it still exploded. Weird shiz. Right, there we are. Beaten Resident Evil Remake in real time, 8 hours, 46 minutes, which I think is pretty good with that. And is it right done?
Did a fine job. 8 minutes 46.
And 1 second,
8 hours.
sorry. Yeah. And in game time, 3 hours 9, which I think is fucking good. But yeah, that was normal mode. Didn't use any first aid sprays. Only died once. And that was handgun and shotgun only. Not even the assault shotgun.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty good. We're going to have a quick break now. And we'll press on with Nougie's next game in a bit. Right, so we've just finished Resident Evil Remake. And the timer's still paused on 8 hours 46. I'm just about to pull out my next game from the Santa stocking, and as you can see, it's Resident Evil DS. And obviously we knew ahead because Matt's playing on the Wii, he's playing Guitar Hero 3, and I'll be starting Resident Evil DS. I'll be doing Jill Classic mode with no first aid sprays. So we'll get the camera all set up to fit in with the DS, and we'll go from there. Right, so just unpausing the timer now as we're getting started on Resident Evil DS. There's rocket launcher there, I'm not going to use it. So Jill Classic, no first aid sprays. God, love eating apples. And yeah, 8 hours 46. Ultimately, don't want to go too far over 10 hours, but we'll see how this fares off. Right, well, Jake the Snake's being a cock because he won't let me get the fuck out. On danger, poisoned, and the next shot will probably kill me because he won't move his fucking fat snake arse. Fuck's sake. Come on, don't want to waste more time. Just get the fuck out. Oh. 17 minutes wasted. Fucking cheap bosses today. Right, back to Jake the Snake again. I looked it up and I lost 15 minutes. I think it was exactly. So it was a bit of a pain. Hopefully we can bring it back. 9 hours 18 minutes through. So yes, that time he didn't get me stuck in. He didn't even touch me that time, so much better. Yeah, progressing through DS pretty good. Matt's playing a bit of FCP Remix, or whatever it's called, on Resident Evil Guitar Hero. Don't know, that might be a good mixture. But yeah, let's just hope I can bring it back and that we can make it. Right, well, we just hit the 10-hour mark on Resident Evil Challenge. The third game out of 7. Resident Evil DS, just done the cabin bits. I've come back to the mansion, just trying to think where to get the 2 books because all the parts from Remake are getting mixed in my mind. But yeah, I don't think we're too far from the end. For 15-20 minutes and this should be done and we can go on to the next game. Right, so here we are, 10 hours 21 minutes through challenge Tyrant fight, and before I even had a chance to finish saying that sentence, he's already dead. So that's the end of that. Yeah, making good progress. If I hadn't have died on that Jake the Snake, I would have got this beaten just a few minutes over 10 minutes, because it's literally about 2 minutes to get this done. So we'll be back once this is finished. Right, there we are. Resident Evil DS is beaten. 10 hours 24 seconds. Sorry, 10 hours 24 minutes 41 seconds. Just pause the timer because we're not really playing. And let's find out what my final grade was. As you can see, 1 hour 26 and 16 seconds, which is pretty good, and 3 saves. So if I hadn't have been killed by Jake the Snake, I would have beaten this game. It was exactly 15 minutes he killed me. I would have got this beaten 9 minutes, just over 10 minutes. So that's pretty good. Pretty pleased with that. when you think about it, I've got 3 games beaten in just over 10 hours, so I've got about 13.5 hours left to get 4 games done. So it's going to be tight, but not impossible. So stay tuned, we've got the interviews coming up soon, and Death Oil, and we'll see if we can finally get our overdue win out of the past 6 challenges. Right, so now that DS is all done and dusted, 3 games out of 7, and one quick little note thing so you people do know, the last time I tried this solo, it was within the first 3 games that I failed the challenge, but that was due to technical fault, so there should be no reason why we shouldn't be able to beat this challenge, but I'll bet I'll be biting my words later. Let's see. Anyways, the next game, and this is the second stocking, so I couldn't fit all 7 games in one, for this Christmas special will be Resident Evil 2. And the stipulations for this one will be Leon, Scenario B, and limited handgun only. And so the last time we attempted to beat 7 games, I tried this, and as many of you will remember, on the very final boss, which was the final William, I had a lot of trouble beating him with the handgun, and got killed by the final Birkin many times. So hopefully I've learnt from my mistakes, and we'll start Resident Evil 2. See how this goes. Timer's on 10 hours 24, so I might as well start it back up now. 14 hours to get the next 4 games done. Here we go. This is the moment that people have been waiting for. This little bottle may seem like nothing. This is the infamous Death Oil we've been talking about since the last challenge. It's just strained chilies, some of the hottest chilies ever made. So it's bloody hot. I'm going to have a shot of it in this shot glass. And then Matt is going to interview me questions which you fans have sent in. So when you're ready, I'll have this shot and then we'll see how it goes. Not tried any of this, so I don't know if this is going to be ridiculously weak or it's just going to make me puke up before I write. 3, 2, 1.
From Amber Moore in Rialto, California, US. Which challenge do you wish you could have changed or could have done better than the rest of the challenges?
I'm really gutted about the 4th challenge of season 2, where we did the 7 games last time, because as I said, I did 6.5 games. If I hadn't gone to sleep, no, I would have beaten all 7, being the first person, as far as I'm aware, in the world to beat 7 Resident Evil games in 24 hours. But you know, hopefully we can do that tonight, I guess.
From Stuart Gowdy in Ireland. What do you enjoy most about the challenges and why?
That's a very good question. I guess really it's one, the atmosphere, because when you're playing with the games it's horror, so yeah, it's atmospheric. Another one is just like the adrenaline, and it's just with the fan base it feels so sort of alive, and you've got people riding on you, you've got a team effort, you're all sort of fighting towards one target you want to sort of beat. So when you do achieve it, it's so satisfying and it's quite addictive.
How do you feel the challenge is going so far then?
I think it's going good. As I said earlier, I don't want to jinx it because I'm so determined to do it. But you know, I've almost done 4 games in under 12 hours.
Yeah.
About 1/3 through Resident Evil 2 or so. It's not too much to do there. All depends on how limited handgun stuff goes. The next games, they're a bit longer, but it shouldn't be too bad. So fingers crossed, and we can do this.
Awesome.
Right, thank you. That wasn't too bad, but wasn't nice either. So here we've got the interview with Matt, the assistant of this Resident Evil challenge, who made his debut today on the last one of season 3. So yeah, what have you enjoyed and what's have you been disappointed with this challenge so far?
I've enjoyed seeing the games that I haven't played myself or you haven't shown me.
Yeah.
I've been disappointed that I don't know. I found it even harder to sort of stay awake and fresh than I thought.
Yeah.
But it might just be my cold. Just amazed at how you and Nathan have done this. What, 24 hours? Insane.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for helping, and hopefully the rest should be good fun. It should be a good one to watch. Thanks. Here we go, finally got to the first boss fight on Resident Evil 2, the first form of William Birkin. 11 hours, 29 minutes and 56 seconds through. Need to try and conserve quite a bit of handgun ammo, so I might have to use a bit of the knife in this fight. Although I will need to be wary of his one-shot kills that I've died many a time on. No, oh, I think he's got me. Oh, just missed. That was lucky. Right, I'm going to have to do the rest with handgun now, otherwise I won't make it.
That was very close.
Oh, just made it. That was a fight of the ages. Right, so got the next Birkin boss fight here, and I just realised I don't have many healing items on me. Just got that one herb. So we'll see how we can make it. I might have to use more handgun bullets than I'd want, but as long as I don't really use much later, shouldn't really affect the whole thing too much. Nope, he is fucking off. That's all good. Yes! Ah, didn't get too badly though. Got a fair bit of ammo, so nothing really wasted, and I've still got more healing items as long as I can get to the next save box without dying. And we're 11 hours 53 minutes through, so not far off the halfway mark. Yes, we did. And as you can see, we've just gone past the halfway mark on the Resident Evil challenge, and we're more than halfway through Resident Evil 2, so as you can see I'm in the labs. Not too far to go, so if you think about it in a funny way, oh sorry, just feeling Matt's leg there, we should be ahead of schedule, but you have to bear in mind tiredness, fighting. We've still got 4 Code Veronica and 3 to do. 3 would be the short one, but Code Veronica and 4 probably the 2 longest games out of the whole series, but all will be revealed, and I guess on this one only time will tell. Right, that's a bit random, just got killed by a zombie whilst an orange caution. Hopefully I just saved it. I can't remember if I did or not. It's now getting to that stage. Yes, I know I did, because I remember I saved it on a different save. So I only have to go back about 30 seconds, so all is good. Right, so after doing half of the challenge with me, and actually I'll pause this timer because I realise I'm wasting time while I'm not doing anything. So after sitting with me for 12 hours and 6 minutes of challenge time, Matt, the lucky bastard, is going to go and get some sleep.
Yeah.
So hopefully he can come witness what's happening tomorrow when we get it finished. But yeah, it's been a good journey. I'm glad you've managed to help for as long as you have. Yeah. But you'll be now running proper solo with me now, and we'll see Matt in the near future, hopefully.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. See you later. Right, here we go. Penultimate boss. I'll quickly show you my stuff. Caution, got 1 healing item, still not used first aid sprays, that's a reserve. 68 bullets and 18. So hopefully that will be enough to deal with these last 2. Then again, maybe not. And I've still got all those zombies on the platform to kill. Come on. Come on, Ada, where are you? I just noticed Leon's bullet hit the screen. Right. Come on. Yes! Game over for him. Right, that's that bit done. I've still got that rocket. I'm going to see if I can make it without using it. Hopefully the zombies on this platform won't do too much damage, and I think we should have this one in the bag. Fingers crossed, this guy should be dead. 12 hours, 26 minutes, 25 seconds through, and we should make it. But nothing is reliable, but if I were a betting man, I would say I would make it, but I don't want to speak prematurely. We're always getting closer. And if we die, we have to go back a fucking age, because I've got to watch all of that cutscene again. Which is ridiculously long. Oh shit! Oh fuck. That ain't good. Come on. Die! You mother... Yes! 12 hours, 27 minutes, and 19 seconds, and Nougie has beaten 4 Resident Evil games. That's a record. So if any time we were going to beat 7 games, it would be tonight. But, that said, we've still got 3 more games to go, and we'll see what my final grade is. Oh my god, I actually feared the worst. Went downstairs to get a cup of tea during the cutscene. The kettle took so long to boil that I actually missed what my grade screen was. The people on the forums who were watching it on the live cam stream said I got a rank B and a time of 1 hour, 51 minutes and 3 seconds. I think it was 7 saves. So that's pretty good, but I'm sure I can just get an archive picture of it because the camera would have picked it up. But after all of that, I didn't actually see what it was. But anyways, without further ado, we'll be moving on to the next game. I still can't believe that about Resident Evil 2, that's my luck. But as I said, I've got 4 games beaten in 12 hours 28 minutes, so that's going ahead of schedule really, but I don't want to make any early assumptions really. Resident Evil stocking here, and let's see what the next game will be. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Now I'm sure some of you will start to pick up what the order is here, and if you're really stupid you might not have, so let's just hope you all know what it is by the end. Anyways, Resident Evil 3 here. Stipulations is hard mode, and it's... is the disc still in there? Yeah. That was a bit stupid. Yep, it's hard mode and limited handguns only. Which would be quite interesting. I've done it before. Should hopefully get through this. And before I forget, also on Resident Evil 2 I did do it without using any first aid sprays on normal mode, and just limited handgun. So I'm pretty impressed with that. Final fight with fight of Nemesis here. Oh shit! Oh, maybe should have used some health. Ah, it's the first time I've died in Resident Evil 3. I don't have to go back too far. 13 hours 46 minutes through. Right, here we are. Oops, should have reloaded. Got Nemesis down. Only had to use 1 healing item so far. He's not really done a great deal of damage to me. Oh, help, I didn't have to reload there. And that was a fucking piece of piss. But now I've got to do the hard part of Carlos with just a handgun. Yeah, we've got to deal with the fucking hunters again. Fucking hunters. I knew I was screwed. Luckily I saved in the hospital with Carlos, but that's a fucking pain in the arse that happened. Fucking hunters killed me again. Oh, it's wasting my time. It's going to be so tight. Didn't get killed by hunters that time, but by the time I got back to the what do you call it, the clock tower, got killed by those little bloody brain sucker things. So luckily I saved just after I did all the hunts in the hospital, so even though we are dying quite a bit, we are picking up the pace. Fuck's sake, time's catching up. Right, due to a time limit, and it's getting fucking annoying with all these shitty incidents. We're just using first aid sprays. We've got to pull out all the stops. We've got 9 hours 40 minutes to get this done. Code Veronica and Resident Evil 4, and the latter two are the longest, so you know, I ain't got time to be fucking about. Right, well, I just beat Nemesis in here. Got hit once, and that was because I forgot to reload. So 14 hours 55 minutes through, so I'll probably have about 9 hours to get 4 and Code Veronica done. So we might have to soften them up, but hopefully we should make it through. Let's see how it goes. Here we are, final Nemesis dead. 5 hours. 5 hours through. I wish I was 5 hours through. 15 hours 3 minutes. So just beaten Resident Evil 3. That's the 5th game out of 7. And that's taken me 15 hours and 5 minutes, which is a pretty good time, I think. 8 saves, grade B, 1 hour 57 on Resident Evil 3. So we've got just under 9 hours. We've got 8 hours 55 minutes to get the last 2, which is Resident Evil 4 and Code Veronica beaten. I really just don't know how this is going to swing, because they're the two not most unpredictable, but they could either go really quick or just I don't know. I honestly cannot make any bets. We'll just have to see how it goes. So here we go, the 6th out of 7th game being pulled out, and I don't think I even need to really do such a big reveal because everyone knows what it's going to be. Resident Evil Code Veronica. Some would say my most skillful Resident Evil game. But yeah, this isn't exactly a short one. The past 3 games we've done have been the shortest, so this one's going to be a bit longer. But hopefully it won't be long enough to make us overrun the 24 hours, although that is what it's looking like to be. So yeah, stipulations for this one will be bowguns and handguns only. So that's all bowguns and all the handguns. Flame bows are allowed on this. I think we're going to need them for the time we're going to need to catch up. So let's see how this pans out. Oh, tiredness is really getting the best of me now. I keep sort of disappearing into another frame mind, and for some reason I keep thinking that there's someone sitting next to me. Don't worry, I've not been out doing E or something. I'm just so tired, and I think I need a break because I've just been going full swing on this since good 4 hours ago or so. Just doing my second save from Code Veronica, still feeling shit, falling in and out of sleep whilst playing the game. 16 hours, 17 minutes through the game. Just pausing the timer now because I'm just going to have a lie down, try and regather my thoughts, clear my head, get something to eat. Right, first update for a while, 16 hours 55 minutes through. Time for the first tyrant boss fight. Matt came back down about an hour ago or so. Mood's been pretty low here, been fucking tired, so it's been pretty hard trying to concentrate. Not a great deal to say other than that. Other than we just can't wait to get this all finished. Come on. Oh yes, safe as fuck. Right, exactly 17 hours through the challenge and we're on to the tyrant fight, so time's dwindling, but we're getting there. Let's see how quickly I can beat them. Shit, no, not quite enough yet. I'll update in a minute. Oh yes. Right, I've got his health down. He should be ready to say bye bye. And that's the end of that bitch. Bye bye. And that was lucky because I've not actually saved since before the first one. Thank fuck. Right, just saving. Now we've finished the first half. We're going to go get some breakfast. Yeah. We'll be back up in a minute. Right, we just came back after having some breakfast. Yeah. 9:15 now. So we're about 22 hours in real time, but in game time, only 17 hours. So that's quite a bit of break time we've had. But as we said, it's 7 games. Been getting stuff done. We're getting through it. Now I've had breakfast and everything. Got Luke's here, all stocked up, ready to just fucking get Code Veronica done, dusted, out the way. Yeah. Then blast through 4. All finished. All happy. So yeah, let's get this bitch done. Oh, right, doing the fight with Nosferatu now. I will be using the sniper rifle because of time steeping up and whatnot, and I've not used it in fucking ages, so this will be interesting. Oh yeah, and if I run out of bullets, all I've got left is a knife, so... And I've managed to beat him with just a knife before, but it ain't an easy mission. I've got you. Yes, now. There we go! Easy as pie. Right, here we go. Fight with Alexia. I only got the handgun for this. Oh, she's dead. That was a bit of a pussy. Yep. Right, so here we go. Final Alexia fight. 18 hours, 36 minutes through. Got a fuckload of flame arrows, so this shouldn't really be a problem. And with that, she's dead. Now, for the last little bit, the linear launcher. I think the last time I tried this, it took me about 17 shots. Can I, for the end of Season 3, for the first time ever, get Alexia on my first shot? That is the question. I expect the answer to be no, but let's have a look. No. Right, 1, 2, 3, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17! Again! Random.
That lucky number.
Yeah. That's quite random. So yeah, that's the end of Code Veronica. Pause the time because obviously I'm not playing. And it's paused on 18 hours, 37 minutes and 45 seconds, which I'll just show you. Which is pretty good. I've got my last game left to be revealed, but there's only one game which it could be, which means I've got 5 hours and 23 minutes to get it done. So, fingers crossed, after 6 continuously failed challenges, it will finally be our time. Yeah. And what a time. Drum right, here we go. Here's what Nougie's final grade is. Grade B, 4 hours 16, 8 saves, no retries, and also that's the first game on this challenge today and yesterday that I didn't die a single time on, so obviously I didn't have to use any retries. So that's excellent news. Code Veronica's all done. Didn't use any first aid sprays either, so it was just handguns, bowguns and sniper rifle. But anyways, the last game of Challenge 4 of the end of Season 3, and it will be revealed in no time. Right, so I've beaten 6 out of the 7 games, so that's the whole series apart from this one last game, excluding the outbreaks and whatnot. So anyways, here we go. The final game out of the stocking. I don't even think you need to have me reveal what it is, because it's quite obvious what it's going to be. Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition, which you've all been looking forward to. Every challenge of this season, I've done it on professional mode, so this challenge will be no different. Wait, there's still a disc in there. And I'll be trying to do it on TMP and Red 9 only. So we've got 5 hours and 23 minutes to get that done. We'll see how it goes. If it becomes a struggle towards the end, then we'll see what we can do. But you know, we're so close to getting this challenge beaten. You know, we can't back down now. We've got to just get it finished and get our overdue win. Stay tuned. This is going to be an epic ending. Right, there we go. Oh, you can't really see that, but we've just hit the 20-hour mark, so we've got 4 hours to get Resident Evil 4 beaten. Making some good progress. Getting through it. Just did the bit where I played as Ashley. Just did the bit where I shot down those dragon boats on the chains. So hopefully we're working towards this win.
Thanks for having me, Resident Evil Challenger fans.
Yep, 20 hours, 3 minutes through, and Matt's going to make a move because he's been here for 25 hours and a bit. And I've still got my hat on since the moment I've met him. But yeah, he said he'll be about on the forums watching the end, so it's been good. And we'll catch up with you later. Thank you for joining us, Annette.
No problem.
Cheers. Bye. There we go, just beat Salazar's right hand from about halfway through Resident Evil 4. So that's the end of chapter 4.1. Only died 4 times so far. So, all so good so far. There we are, just killed Salazar. We've got just over 3 hours left. So, time's catching up, but not too far from the end now. Right, well here we go for the infamous Krauser scene, which will be interesting. Let's see how this does. 21 hours, 34 minutes through so far. Let's hope we can get this done first time round. Been on time, Conrad. Krauser.
I died in the
Crash 2 years ago. Is that what they told you? You're the one who kidnapped Ashley.
You got
Chun quick, as expected. After all, you and I both know where we come from. What do you want? The sampler sadly developed, that's all. Leave Ashley out of this. Oh, I need her to buy hands. Trust in me. Like you, I'm American. You got her involved just for that? Oh, so it's over. Oh, for Umbrella's sake. Umbrella. Almost let slip. Enough talk. Die, comrade. Come on. Oh, yes. Yep. Right, here we go. Just got up to the fight with Krauser, so not much more to do really, just the mic bit, which I'm dreading, and actually getting Krauser beaten, and then the final fight. But yeah, we'll keep Krauser beaten first time, just with a knife, as always. Piece of piss. Finally, after 22 hours, 23 minutes, and 30 seconds through challenge, we're on the final boss of it all, of Resident Evil 4. It's going good. Hopefully we can get him beat first time.
Getting old.
We're near the end. She's got Ada's rocket launcher. And we say goodbye to Lord Sadler. The last hurdle to do now is the infamous jet ski. Stay tuned. Here we go, final jet ski. 22 hours, 30 minutes and 23 seconds in. Oh yes! Oh, that was close. Well, I thought I was a goner there. Getting a bit too cocky. And there we are. It's finished. Out of my hands. Can you believe that? I am the first person in the world, as far as I know, which I'll probably get proved wrong at some point, but as far as I know, right at this moment now, I'm the first person that's beaten 7 Resident Evil games in 22 hours, 31 minutes and 18 seconds.
The line's jack free.
Let's see what my final time is. There we go, 4 hours 20, 22 deaths, 416 enemies killed, 80% hit ratio. We'll be back with the final ending of this challenge. Can you believe it? We finally did it. I finally beat the challenge. After over a year of fails, since like, God knows when. But 6 challenges, I finally win it. I'm the first person to beat 7 Resident Evil games. I've worn this hat for, I think it's about 27 hours. No more fucking hat. And it feels so good. Oh. And you know what I can do properly, now that we have finished this properly this time. And thank you for everyone. This will be my last thing. Thank you for everyone who's joined us. It's been great. End of season 3. No more seasons. We might do the end challenge, but we fucking did it. Yes, we fucking did it. We fucking finished it. We fucking did it. It's overdue win. Thank you so much. It's been great. Really enjoyed it, everyone. And I'll see you whatever happens in the future. Thank you. It's been good. No more hat. Yes. 22 hours, 31 minutes. First person. Bye bye.